welcome to my channel, and I'm going to cover today's topic is like SQL advantages. And previous topics we discussed what is SQL and what is DBMS and what is RDBMS. This is my first video which I was covered. This is my second video. Right now, the topic for the SQL advantages. I'm going to cover series of SQL stuff which is mainly helpful for the analytics as well as the backend developers who are working as well as ETL developers also. So guys, now let's go ahead for this topic. So what is SQL advantages? What are SQL advantages, guys? Okay. So these are the main key things which are the SQL advantages. First one is speed and efficiency. Guys, SQL queries are typically very fast, even for larger data set. This is because of SQL uses a variety of techniques to optimize query performance, such as indexing and caching. That, for example, it's like if you are optimized the query also, and second thing, whatever hardware and whatever software you are using. For example, there are many type of databases available in the market, row level and column stores. If you go to the row stores like Oracle and SQL Server, compared to column store, row store, there are like performance a little bit difference, guys. For example, in SAP HANA, we are using column store as well as Sybase database also we are using column store. Compared to this SQL Server and SAP HANA, the performance for these two databases, SAP HANA is a better one. But here, what I'm telling, based on your as well as writing the queries also, one scenario. Second is based on your database and has well as hardware also, guys. Okay, it's not like a, but basically, if you're writing the query, that it has to be optimized like based on the performance. You have to write the query based on optimized way. Okay, so like that we can implement some scenarios like indexing and caching. And second is scalability. SQL database can handle large volume of data and can be scaled up or down as needed. For example, if you want to handle huge amount of data or else you want to fetch only few records, right? This kind of scalability we can implement. This makes SQL either for application that need to be stored, process large amount of data. Let's say my real time we are processing like 1 TB of 2 TB of data from data warehouse or from many DBs, guys. So why? Because the real time one is mostly like it contain huge amount of data. For example, enterprises or ERP systems. Okay, so those kind of data if we want to fetch, so SQL can handle huge amount of data as well as less amount of data also. So we can scale up the data as well as down the data. Now next is reliability. SQL databases are very reliable and can provide high availability of mission critical application. This is because of SQL databases are typically backup regularly and have failure mechanism in place. So guys, failover mechanism in place. So that's what it means. When, for example, if you have high availability of critical applications, mostly like banking sectors, right? They have like some critical applications which we are going to back up in their data. Whenever they transition, they can roll back or they can fail. They will implement some mechanism which will help to for in order to recover those data. So this kind of features are also available in the SQL, guys, with help of reliability. Now security. SQL database can be secure use of variety of techniques such as authentication, encryption, and access control. This helps to protect from unauthorized access for unmalicious attack. So guys, like different databases provided different level of security, but mostly common authentication, encryption, and accessing the controlling data. This kind of features we can get it and has well advantages from this SQL database. Apart from this, we have like other advantages also like portability. So SQL can portable from, for example, if you have another database, if you want to send the data to other database also, right? The compatible and portability, even in your mobile devices, we have SQLite, right? So this kind of scenarios we can achieve from the SQL advantages. Okay, so this is the key things which are helpful for the SQL advantages. Now next topic is SQL data type. Guys, what is the SQL data type? SQL data type are used to define the type of data that can be stored in column in a database table. SQL has variety of data types to choose from, including. So guys, numeric data type, character and string data type, date and time data type, binary data type, boolean data type. Guys, numeric data type in this is, for example, if you want to store number, okay, if you want to store some number, so you can use a numeric data type. Okay, character and string data type means nothing but if you want to store some characters, some and alphabetic and numbers, some special character set, you can store with help of cat data type. Guys, data type which tells to the SQL, okay, hey, I'm using this kind of data. So you have to tell to the system which kind of data you are using. So that is the reason we are using data type concept. Now date and type. This can be helpful to store dates, time, and timestamps. For example, right now today is what kind of data it is. We can tell to the SQL system this is today's date. So date time format we can store in the SQL table, guys. And binary data type. This can be used to store binary data such as images and videos. And Boolean data type, it may be used to store Boolean values such as true and false. These are the key data types which are even mostly common in the mini databases, guys. Now, these are the guys, data type and description. Okay, for example, mostly like if you want to mention the data type in the SQL set, these are the keyword we have to mention, like integer, begin, float, double, char, varchar, date and time, binary, VR, binary, boolean. Guys, see, different databases maintaining different data types. General data types of these are okay. General, numeric, character, date and time, binary, boolean. But if you go to other database, Oracle, SQL Server, or SAP HANA side by side, there are similar data types, but they are introduced few data types. But basically, guys, general scenario, mostly we are using integer, varchar, date and time, and double and float. These are the major things we are using in the real-time or data type. Other than that, sometimes we are getting binary also, mostly in order to fetch the data, which is in the format of images and videos. Those kind of scenario we are going to have. But basically, we are using in real-time or big int, varchar, date and time. So this is about the topic, guys, which I am going to cover in this covered in this video. I hope you like this content. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you. I will cover more topics in upcoming classes. Thank you.